I can answer all of those questions, not a problem. But yeah, we can go ahead. Let's go one by one from all your bits that you want to start from.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to start with Lindsay Fowler.
Yes.
Have you spoken to her?
I've tried multiple times on the posts.
Right. Do you know how many times her husband's van been broken into?
No.
8.
Right.
So that's the start of it.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why she's so passionate about this whole thing, about stopping tool theft.
Right, but have you seen some of the comments on there? There are 300 and something comments on that post she put on the Car Boot Sale UK. Yeah. At least 60 to 70% of them are people saying, I'm an old age pensioner, I just buy them to sell on and make a hobby. Yeah. Or people saying, my late husband's tools, I want to sell them. Or other people saying, well, why can't I make a business? Yeah. At the end of the day, right, I understand how bad this tool theft is. But this is a crime problem, not a car boot sale issue. People are good. It's not going to change the amount of theft. The only thing that's going to change is the police. The amount of cameras they got, right?
You're right. But theft in general is a big problem in this country.
Well,
it's
I've
not just tools.
Said.
You've suffered it from it.
Yeah.
It's not just tools. Bikes are getting stolen. Watches are getting stolen. Cars are getting stolen. Tools are getting stolen. Everything you can think of is getting stolen.
Yeah.
So theft in general is a massive issue because there's no penalties for it. And I agree with you. It is the government's fault.
Yeah.
The police, again, are not to be blamed for it for one reason, and that is because they haven't got the numbers. They haven't got the budget. They can't deal with it.
But that's a priority situation then.
Well, if you think theft is a priority, what about stabbing, knife crime? These things come first for them. We're way down the bottom of the list. They're not interested in tool theft, and that's for one reason. I've spoken to multiple police officers, and I'll tell you what the issue is. They go out to one call. Now they don't even come out to when a van gets broken into or your door's been peeled over. They don't even come to the site. They give you a crime reference number over the phone.
Yeah, they didn't come out when our sheds were broken into at all.
Yeah,
none of them.
So they haven't got the numbers to deal with it. Again, it's the government's problem. Now, with the police, they say we go to one call. By the time we even get to that, there's another 5 calls waiting for us. How are we meant to spend time on this? Right? That is their argument. And I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Right? We'd never had tool theft as a big issue 12 years ago. It wasn't that bad. You do hear about it here and there. But you're saying your boot sales, you don't sell power tools or they're selling old rusty tools or whatever. Come down to London. We'll go together. I'll take you to the boot sale.
I actually watched the video.
I want you to see it. I want to see what's going on in the car boot sales around our area. We used to have 1 boot sale in my area. We've got 6 now. They're opening up. I don't know, they're closing down your end. They're opening our end. I will take you to the boot sale. You will see how they cover the number plates with cars, with tables and chairs. They literally cover the number plates so no one can take the number plates. We've got 6 or 7 number plates. They don't even have paid road tax. They're declared stolen. The vans, I've got another company, something selling carpets. Inside, it's all tools. So there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, obviously, it's the police's duty to go down there. We've reported it before because we know the tools that are there, they've got markings on them, right? All the serial numbers have been scratched off. A tool that's £300 in the shop is £30 in the boot sale. How does that even add up? The battery costs more than the tool.
No, I agree with you 100%. But if the police weren't selling these tools back on in their auctions, then you'd be able to identify which is stolen and which ain't.
Right.
I do have evidence on the screen there as well of tool. That vehicle was off the road as well, wasn't it? When you got to the number plate, so that was covered up.
Right.
I think I've got seven pictures like that, but I don't have them on me. That's just an example of it being covered up.
But surely, right, it's not rocket science to think if they had taken all the stolen tools to a car boot sale, it would benefit the police to send one officer across, confiscate the lot, take the van, take the driver, take the tools in one swoop.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, Uxbridge boot sale, people reported stolen tools there. Police did turn up there.
Right.
And they went through the tools, and they did find stolen tools.
Right.
Okay, and when they contacted the person whose name was on the tool, the telephone number was on the tool, and he said, yes, it was stolen. It was stolen 3 years ago from my van.
Right.
The amount of theft, every 12 minutes someone gets broken into. So the people that are even buying from the boot sales, obviously they're some sort of tradespeople that are buying from them. They're not good tradespeople, I wouldn't say, but whatever kind of tradespeople they are, they're buying bargain or whatever. Even when they buy from it, they still get broken into and it ends up back there again.
Yeah, but go back to the gentleman you were just talking about, right? You said they went to the police went there and they found the tools. What happened to that? What was the outcome?
They couldn't do nothing.
Why couldn't they do nothing?
It was 3 years ago. They tried.
What's the timeline?
They've taken the details of the van. They've taken the address of the guy. They've done everything they can. So
I'm not sure what the statute of limitation is for theft, but Yeah,
And
I'm
his
not sure.
excuse, the person who got caught, he said, I found it in a skip. And what did the police do with that? He said, we found it in a skip.
At the very least, if the police weren't selling them on, right,
Yeah.
and they were destroying anything, and a simple law that says if it hasn't got a serial number, it got to be destroyed.
Yeah, we hope they do that. That's what we've said to them. Don't put it back in the market. Don't put it back in the auction.
But that would be a better fight than a blanket ban of power tools or car boot sales.
Yeah.
I actually know people, honest people, right, who make a living going around car boot sales, buying used tools, fixing them, and selling them on. I actually know people personally who do that.
Yeah,
right.
There must be some out there, but I'm not saying everyone. Look, we're not saying everyone is a thief that's selling power tools. That is not. You're getting that part wrong.
Well,
I'm telling you,
taking it from the comments and things that are going on Facebook and things,
Look,
right?
Everyone's got an opinion. You've got an opinion. I've got an opinion. You'll have 1,000 people commenting on your post. God no, they don't even tradespeople, but they like making a comment. You can't take that as a. All right, we're looking at facts, hard facts here. I'm offering you to come to a boot sale, and I'll take you to 5 of them, and you yourself will say that doesn't look right. The tools that they're selling, they're not corded tools that old, or you could say, they got rid of them or some granddad tool in there. These are current tools that we're using at the moment, and no tradesperson out there would sell their tools. I'll tell you that now. I've been in it 6 years. I've only replaced a drill once because it burnt out. So there's no tradespeople that'll tell you, we sell our tools. We usually pass them on to people or another tradesperson. That's all we'll do.
I agree. Right. Last month in Kent, or the month before?
Yeah, that £1 million.
£1 million worth of tools in shipping containers to go overseas.
Yep, of course. And did you see what happened with that? The post the police put up? No. So you haven't really done any research.
Well, I have.
Well, not enough. The police have put out a post on their own site saying, can people come forward to come and claim their tools, right? Because look, they're trying their best there. It's not they don't put them back in auction at the amount you see, because down in your Wales area, you're not going to see that many tools. It all comes down towards London. Everything gets stolen. If you look at the petition, look at the stats on the petition, click show on map, you'll see London in red is a hot spot. But the petition signatures came from across the country because it can't move down. You don't have the number of boot sales there for it to affect you, to understand how big this issue is. You have to come to London, go to Vauxhall Market, go to Willow Farm, go to Tottenham, the one that just shut down recently. Go and have a look. 60-70% of it is just power tools. Where are they all coming from?
But that doesn't mean they're stolen.
Where are they all coming from? The tradespeople do not sell
Could I just interject? Sorry. So I've actually got the figures of the values that was from a Freedom of Information request for figures of police auctions and the value of tools sold. They are slightly different years. I've got sales figures from 2022 and theft numbers from 2023. So it's not like for like, but it's a 1 year difference. So this was from a Met Freedom of Information request in 2022 in police auctions. 454 individual items were sold at police auctions, and that includes non-power tools as well. So that includes hand tools, with the total value raised for the police of £32,619.90. In terms of reported thefts, the tools are estimated to be at a value of around £98 million, with 44,514 individual thefts, which are likely to include more than one tool, because usually it's not one tool that's stolen, it's multiple tools from a van. So the numbers from police auctions and...
Well, I would dispute the police auction, because I've seen police auctions in person. They actually hold one in my area, and I've been to auctions where the entire auction is nothing but tools.
Okay, then the number of people that were convicted for tool theft is only 12. So where did all these tools come from? I've spoken to the police. They said it's absolute rubbish. We do not do that. We don't sell that much quantity. We don't even catch that many quantity to put that many out.
They shouldn't be putting any out.
I agree with you.
Putting any
I
out
absolutely
at all,
agree with you.
And anything that's recovered that can't be returned should be destroyed.
Destroyed, exactly.
100% destroyed.
That's like catching drugs and then putting them back out in the market again, because they should be destroyed. That's our thing with the police as well.
And if London is a hotspot for selling these dodgy tools, right? I don't walk around London car boot sales, but I've been everywhere. I've been up to Swinderby, Newark, Derby, you name it. I go everywhere.
Yeah, which is why I said to you, we'll go together, and I'll take you to all of them.
Yeah.
And then I want you to see the scale of the issue.
Yeah, but
As I
the
said,
trouble
look-
is, on your website, right, you approached some people and they answered you. You said, where are all these tools coming from? They told you auction.
Yeah.
That's what you
Not just
said on your
auction.
website. But on your website, that's what you said.
Yeah. Look, the people that are selling tools over there, the one that are on the stand, I'm not saying necessarily 100% they're thieves. The source where it's coming from, where they're getting hold of these, is theft. There is no way tradespeople sell their tools. And there's ex-hire companies are selling it. Why would ex-hire companies be hiring out drills? First of all, tell me that. Every person has a drill. That is
I've
like...
actually got a print off here somewhere. Probably 40 or 50 auction houses, right, selling regularly, weekly, ex-hire and tools. Where have I put it? There's a few of them. BPI auctions, if you look at them online, ex-tool hire. Toolkit online, .co.uk, tool hire. Every single auction in the country has a section.
But how do we not know that this is an organised crime?
It may very well be organised crime,
So
but it's
how
not
do we
coming
not
to the
know?
boot sales.
Boot sales, mate, I tell you what. Look, we're not arguing about this. It's not easy to sell tools online. I tell you that now. If you're putting something on eBay, say you had a tool to sell on eBay now, you've got to take multiple pictures of it, right? Put a description on it of what it is, all that kind of stuff, and that takes time, right? Then you're going to list it up. Then you're going to get a few phone calls. Hi, can I come in and look at the tool? Blah, blah, blah. They'll come down, waste your time. They might not want it. I don't want it now. I found a better one online. It's very difficult to sell that one tool online. eBay, Marketplace, whatever you want to call it. But throwing it on the floor, knowing you've got more supply coming tomorrow, is the easiest way to get rid of it. That's why the prices they go for, there's no way you can sell a power tool for £30. A Milwaukee drill does not cost £30 in the shop. It's over excess of £200 plus the battery and the charger. How can you get that for £30 at the boot sale? Unless, even if it was an auction, mate, the quantity of tools, you've not seen the scale of it. You've only seen a few videos on boot sales. That's only 2 boot sales you've seen the videos from. I'll take you to at least 10.
I fail to see, right, all the car boot sales I work, I don't see it, right? And I think common sense, people are not going to sit at a car boot sale with stolen goods, with their face attached, with their vehicle, where it can all be seized, right, when there's so much easier to put them on Gumtree, Facebook, Marketplace, wherever, as you just said, right? Yeah. Maybe fair enough, they got to do photographs on eBay. It doesn't mean they got to do good photographs. A simple single photograph will do, right? They can do it at many places, faceless. They can do it on the pub. You could have tradespeople that will buy it back, right? Dodgy tradespeople buy it back. At the end of the day, somebody's buying all this stuff.
Right, but boot sales, look, there's no there's not regulated, right? There is. No, there's a difference between a boot sale and a market. Do people at the boot sale in the morning drive up there and show their IDs? No. To drive in, £10, £20, whatever the pitch is, put your blanket down, and you start selling. Yeah. You've got the people that actually go to the boot sales. It's a certain, they're looking for a bargain. So I call them the bargain hunters. They want a good deal. Yeah. It's a perfect concoction because A, it's not regulated. Second, you've got the right buyers there that you want. No one's going to ask you any questions of what you're selling down there.
And you'll get rid of it.
I have, yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to sell anything for more than a couple of quid?
It depends what you're selling.